Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. So as per usual, guys, the timestamps will be in the D bar below. So let's just get started here. Okay, starting off with Aries. Okay. Person on your mind and how are they feeling about you? Let's see. Oh, okay. Very interesting. So off the bat here, Aries, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, guys. So this person is feeling the same way that you are feeling about them because the Two of Cups speaks about mutual emotions. Okay. And we have the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. You guys could definitely be involved with a water sign. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, emphasis on Pisces here. Now, Aries, I feel like there is a lot of contemplation going on, okay, in terms of, the feelings that you guys share between the both of you. And it could even be to do with something that your person has on their mind, but they have yet to tell you. Because behind the Hanged Man, we have the Moon card, which speaks about emotions that are suppressed. Okay, you could have recently went out with this person. I am being drawn to them being on a date on the Two of Cups card. Or it's just, this person is feeling very close to you at this time. So then we have the Queen of Wands. So I do see a lot of attraction here. Okay, so your person is very attracted to you, Aries. I do feel like this is someone who views you as, an individual with a lot of willpower. Okay, so someone who's very confident. When you make a decision, you stick by it. And I feel like there's a lot of passion between the both of you as of right now. Some of you could have changed, like a physical attribute about you or something on your physical, like your hair, or maybe you have been, changing around your wardrobe. But if you have been posting pictures of yourself on social media, I feel like this person finds you to be very attractive. But I'm getting something to do with the physical change. It could even just be maybe you were working out as of recently, so you look a little different, right? 10 of Pentacles. This person wants a commitment with you, Aries. Some of you could already be in a commitment with this person because 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles means both of you are thinking about coming together. Both of you have this idea of, okay, or you guys have the thought of how would it be to have a life with Aries. This person also feels like you are wife or husband material because with the 10 of Pentacles, it's letting me know that this person wants you to meet their family, their friends, like you are someone they are proud to show off here is what I see. Wow, Ace of Cups. This person has a lot of love for you. And Aries, I do feel like they are going to express this to you. I feel like their emotions are going to overpower, their ability to, hold back with that Moon card that we did see. And with the Devil on the bottom of the deck, there may be something that's very tempting, okay, about this bond here. Some of you could be involved with the Capricorn, but it's letting me know that your person is thinking about you quite a bit right now, Aries. Possibly even obsessively thinking about this situation and obsessing over some sort of outcome here. Behind the Devil, we have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's something that makes them very excited. You guys could have potentially had an ending with this person, or this person has had some sort of ending that they've endured. Okay, so it doesn't have to be with you, but with that Ten of Swords, they did go through something painful. A Devil, again, guys, I feel like you are really on their mind. So let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups. Alrighty, guys, so we have the High Priestess clarifying the Two of Cups. So I feel like as much as there are a lot of emotions here, this person wants to have a much needed conversation with you. That's essentially what I see here, guys, because we did see the Moon, we did see the Hanged Man, and now we're seeing the High Priestess. Your person has a lot of faith in this connection as of right now, Aries, but they're not really verbalizing this to you. High Priestess is when you have hope or faith in a connection, although you're not necessarily expressing it. You're keeping it to yourself. So right now, your person feels like somehow in one way or another, Aries and I will work out. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I have a feeling we are going to get it done. Again, High Priestess is having faith in the unknown or seeing something or feeling like something is going to occur before it actually does here. Okay. You and this individual could also share a lot of differences. For some of you, it's location. Okay. So this person is at a physical distance from you. So let's go ahead and clarify the High Priestess. The Five of Swords. Okay, so when it comes to emotional expression, this person may feel very mentally conflicted. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. This person may also feel like they need to say something very quickly to you or act on their emotions quickly, because with the Six of Swords, they may view you as, moving away or, trying to attain a peace of mind, because the Five of Swords is there and the Six of Swords comes right after. So it's letting me know that either there was a conflict between the both of you, or this is what's going on in your person's mind. Okay, so they think that they need to act on something before you move away. So I'm not saying that you're rushing this person, Aries, but there's something to do with timing here. So this person could just be applying the pressure on their self. And I also feel like because the Five of Swords is clarifying the High Priestess, it is an energy of this person feeling like time is running out and I can no longer be silent. I can no longer hold back my emotions. I want to be open with how I feel. Okay, so what is the Queen of Wands? The Emperor, and that is your energy. Some of you could have a business, some of you could, just be well off here, but with the Emperor, again, especially because it's clarifying the Queen of Wands, this person views you as someone who is in control, right? You make decisions that best suit you, and they also admire you because you don't really care about the opinion of others. Now, here's what I will say, Aries. They're viewing you as someone who either wants a specific outcome or you're trying to be in control of the situation. So in no way am I saying that you're controlling, Aries, but I am saying that this person views you as someone who wants, like a particular outcome, or, you know what you want from the situation and you're not willing to settle for less. So they feel like, your intentions are very clear here with the Emperor. They also feel like you are not afraid to take action. You're someone, when you want something, you go after it. And again, this is something that they admire about you. Queen of Wands is, an energy of attraction, passion, someone being very confident. Ace of Swords. Wow. And we have the Ace of Cups. I see a breakthrough when it comes to emotional expression here, Aries. Like your person with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, they want to be honest about their emotions. For some of you, you are already speaking to this person, although you'll have a breakthrough in terms of moving things to the next level. Because the next card is the Ten of Pentacles, guys. So this lets me know that, again, there is stability on the way. This is a connection that has a lot of potential. Just keep in mind, guys, the Ten of Pentacles is not something that is obviously built overnight, but this is your person's end goal. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Look at this, guys. Wow, Ten of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you guys are either already in a commitment with this person or you're about to be, because obviously energies are fluid and I'm reading for a lot of you, but Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups in one spread. That lets me know that there's definitely a commitment on the horizon here. The thing about this connection is your person feels like you emotionally fulfill them, but they also feel like they can build a lot with you. So it's not someone who's just like, oh, I just have emotions for Aries. It's more like I can build with Aries. I feel like we would come together in a beautiful way, because Ten of Cups is when you are emotionally fulfilled. Ten of Pentacles, it does talk about emotional fulfillment, but it's more so geared towards the practical side. So this person may want to build an empire with you. They may feel like you guys can build generational wealth together. So the future is definitely on their mind, and I feel like they are heavily thinking about a commitment with you, Aries. So what is the Ten of Cups? Some of you may be joining your families, like in terms of you may have, children, and your person that you're involved with may have children of their own, but you guys are coming together. That's a very specific message. What is the Ten of Cups? Seven of Wands. Doing things in a very diligent manner. Okay, this person wants a commitment with you, but I do see that they would be, they're approaching it in a very, careful manner here. Seven of Wands also lets me know that there could be one party here, whether that's you, Aries, or your person, that is a bit guarded when it does come to the commitment. It's almost like, okay, I'm willing to commit. I do want something more from this connection, but I want to take my time. Okay, and we did see the Ten of Swords earlier, so one of you may be guarded due to the fact that there's something in your past that you're still healing healing from, or there's something of your past that you don't want to repeat that. So you're just, again, you know, approaching things in a more careful manner is all I see here. What is the Ace of Cups? Empress. Some of you may be involved with a Libra or a Taurus. This is beautiful, Aries, really, it is. I feel like something is coming to an end here. So for many of you, this could be new love. It's almost like both of you feel the same way about each other, right? It's like there are a lot of emotions here. And with the Empress, I think in the future outcome, the main thing you guys are focused on is how much potential, you know, this connection has and where it can possibly go. How your person views you is the entire package. We have the Empress as well as the Emperor. That is, you know, considered divine counterparts. Okay, so when you have the Empress, the Emperor, as well as the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here, this person does feel like you are the one for them. So again, I see a commitment on the horizon, or maybe you're watching my reading because you are in a commitment with someone, but it is new. Because if this is not a new commitment, then it's turning over a new leaf, because I'm almost getting like a breath of fresh air here. That's how your person feels about you. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You guys are going to have a conversation about how to work on things together, how to move forward. Okay, that's what I see here. And I feel like there may be something with the Seven of Wands that you guys, you know, there's one party here who is a bit on the fence because they want to come to some sort of mutual agreement with the Seven of Wands. And with the Three of Pentacles in the near future, I feel like even if there's something in particular you're disagreeing on right now, my beautiful Aries, I see you guys coming to some sort of like solution, or saying, you know what, okay, fine. You know, that may be, you know, an issue, but let's agree to disagree. I see you guys you know, working through that here. Okay, my beautiful Aries. So moving on to Taurus. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Alrighty, Taurus. Let's see. Okay. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay. For my Taurus. Six of Wands here. Okay, guys. And we also have the Seven of Cups. This seems like success after some sort of confusion, or like victory after a period of possibly feeling very confused about a situation. Okay, so here's what I see, Taurus. I feel like your person, well, how they feel is, if you have recently had some sort of success in your life, or something is working out for you, they're very, very well aware of that. How I see your person with the Six of Wands as well as the Seven of Cups is they may be using some sort of method to distract themselves from their thoughts about this connection. Because with the Seven of Cups, when they think about you, when they think about this bond, there are mixed emotions here. Seven of Cups is when you're feeling a lot of emotions, but you're not really able to pinpoint where they're coming from, or you feel like you can't really pinpoint exactly what to do. So pretty much emotional confusion here. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles as well as a Justice card. So I see that in your person's energy, they want to do the right thing. You could be involved with a Libra or another earth sign, so a Taurus like yourself, Virgo or Capricorn. But what I see here, guys, is your person wants to do the right thing. They want to balance the scales or make something right between the both of you. Okay, so let's see here. Put something to an end potentially. Okay, and with the Seven of Cups and the Death card, I do feel like for some of you, if you did have an ending with this person, they're very confused about it. And if I were to break down that energy, essentially what I'm saying here, guys, is, you know, your person feels like there's a lot that they have on their mind that they have yet to tell you, or they feel like the ending was very abrupt and it left them confused in terms of, I don't really know what the future holds. I have a lot I want to say to Taurus, but I don't know if I'm going to, you know, get the opportunity to speak to them again. There's a lot of confusion here is what I see. Some of you, this person may feel like they were, toying with your emotions, or that's how they're coming off to you. Because with the Seven of Cups and Death card, it can also let me know there absolutely was an ending, but it was due to mind games or emotional confusion on one end, whether that's you, Taurus, or your person here. Seven of Pentacles. A lot of observing going on. I feel like when it comes to your person, they are very they're very focused, okay? And in terms of what worked in the past, what did not work. And it's also an energy of waiting. So I wonder if this person has, sent you a message, or, it's like an energy of I'm waiting for a sign from Taurus, or I'm waiting for, it could even be that this person wants you to make the first move here, right? Especially if there's a power battle. But I do sense an energy of waiting also. Okay, guys, so what is the Six of Wands? Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, King of Cups. So bottom of the deck here, guys, before I clarify the Six of Wands, we have the Three of Cups as well as the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups, okay? So for some of you, you feel like this person wasn't as emotionally invested in this situation as you were, because with the Ten of Wands kind of sandwiched in the middle there, you feel like you were overextending yourself. You were, giving to this connection, but you weren't receiving from it as much as you were, putting forward or again, giving to it. What is the Six of Wands? King of Cups. Yeah. This person wants to have a conversation with you before they feel like things are officially over. And in their mind, they do feel like things are coming to an end, because we have the World as well as the Death card. So that is, symbolic for a cycle closing out. Whether it's to have a new beginning after, the cycle ends, this person is just aware that there is a cycle that is closing out. Some sort of repetitive behavior of that has been going on here. They feel like that's no more. That's, there's no room for that. You're not allowing that sort of thing. So they feel like a very repetitive cycle is coming to an end here. What is the King of Cups? Ten of Swords. Yeah. It's almost an energy of this is someone who feels like they either left you hanging, okay? Because Ten of Swords, Death card, and we have the Seven of Cups in the middle there. So this is definitely someone who feels like they should have explained themselves more, or they should have been a little bit more thorough when it came to their emotions. Because Ten of Swords is something coming to an end, but a painful ending, right? But the pro of the card is things don't get worse from there. That's it, So again, something is coming to an end, and it's not going to be repeating itself anymore, okay? Seven of Cups. The Empress, okay, which is your energy as well as Libra. And then we have also the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, you're choosing a more stable path, Taurus, okay? So I'm reading for a lot of you, so I'll give you, two examples or two different scenarios here. For some of you, if you are, wanting to, if you're speaking with this person, you are going to want to clarify, some sort of emotional confusion that is going on in order for there to be some sort of growth. But for others of you, you're moving on from the situation because you find it to be very confusing. You find that you have more questions than answers, and the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Empress could be looking forward to a more stable path, some sort of new offer that is coming towards you, and you're kind of like, you know what, I think it's time for some change. I think I want something more stable, and I want to kind of, dabble in this. Okay, so for some of you, you do have new love on the way. You may you may have two people thinking about you at this time. So what is the Death card? Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius, but this person feels like, you guys work well together. This is an individual who is taking a trip down memory lane. That's what I will say. But I'm going to clarify the Temperance because I'm kind of getting a double energy here. Yeah, the Wheel. So you definitely are trying to move on from someone in the past here, and you have new love on the way here, Taurus. With the Temperance, this may be someone who feels like you guys would work well together, but I sense that it's in the early stages. Because from looking at your spread, it seems like you have recently closed out a cycle, or you're trying your best to close out this cycle as you and I speak here. So with the Temperance, it's almost like you are attracting something better, someone that is better for you. Because with the Temperance, it's reciprocity. It's someone who is meeting you halfway. This new person may be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Could even be a fixed sign with the Wheel. So another Taurus like yourself, Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio like I mentioned. So it's almost like you are walking away from something that was very emotionally confusing. It's almost like you're at the point of giving up because you feel like it's so confusing and you're not receiving any answers. Seven of Pentacles, very tired of playing some sort of waiting game because your person is waiting for something. And of course, it's a general read, but you know, it could be waiting for a message from you, waiting for, you know, some sort of sign from you. What is the Seven of Pentacles? So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So there's something, this is a pretty clear message here, guys. There's something that is not stable about this past energy. You either feel like it's temporarily stable or this person doesn't want the same thing you want from this connection. Because how they're showing up is someone who has emotions for you, but they feel like it's looking like someone who's either non-committal or someone who is not able to make a firm decision. With the Seven of Cups upright, they're still very emotionally confused and they want to get their emotions intact before speaking to you. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's resulting in you feeling like you're playing some sort of waiting game that is not favorable, right? What is the King of Pentacles? Yeah, Five of Swords. In the near future here, guys, if this person, you know, even if you're already speaking to this person, I feel like the main thing you'll notice is there isn't much stability in this situation. Some of you, again, you're focused on new love. And with the Five of Swords, how you will do, you know, what your decision will be based off of is how much mental conflict this past situation causes. So is it smooth sailing? Are you still very confused? Do you still have many questions, right? And that's for those of you that are open to having some sort of new beginning with this person. You're going to start to, you know, make your decision based off of the fact of, okay, how clear is this, you know, is this person's intentions? Are they telling me what they want moving forward? You know, is this something that I seek long-term stability in? If not, I want to dabble in something new. Ace of Pentacles, Empress. So touching on the new love here, as well as the Temperance card, the Wheel, you know, this may feel a bit like unfamiliar territory to you. I do see that in the cards here. And it's like, you may feel like this new situation is very stable, but you want to take your time with it. Because again, heavy emphasis on something in your past that affected you, and you're not wanting that particular cycle to be repetitive. So even if it's not with the past person, you don't want that type of cycle with the new individual either. Okay, Taurus. So moving on to Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Okay. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords as the first card here. We have it followed by the Three of Swords, okay. And we also have the Ace of Wands. Chariot, okay. The Tower on the bottom of the deck here, okay. So Gemini, this is a very specific message that I'm getting here. With the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, there was definitely some sort of dishonesty here, but for some reason, I'm getting it more so particularly geared towards a party's emotions. So I'll give you an example of what I'm seeing here. You know, it could be that you feel this was a bond that was built on passion, okay, and it was very exciting. But when you know, both parties, when your emotions got involved, it seems that a lot of hurt was caused with the Seven of Swords and Three of Swords. So I feel like either one person here was, you know, non-committal, whether that was you, Gemini, or your person. But it's almost like trying to move on from a connection that you feel has a lot of passion. You're trying to move on from a connection where you were once very excited about it. But it's almost like you feel when you get your emotions involved, or when you think about, you know, having more with this person, you're feeling some sort of doubtful energy. Okay. And another message that I'm getting here, guys, is this could be a connection that started off, you know, kind of like I said, very passionate, maybe, you know, friends with benefits here. But it seems that emotion started developing. But what I'm also seeing is when the emotion started developing, there was also difficulty that you guys were facing, getting either your emotions off the ground or dealing with the emotions or wanting something more. But one party here was still, not really offering stability. That's kind of the message that I'm getting here, guys. You could be involved with the Cancer with the Chariot. We do have a lot of air energy. So it's impacting your person on a mental level. Okay, so this person feels like they, started developing feelings for you when they first thought this would be more of a connection where either they just felt like they were, very passionate, or they were developing emotions for you, but they didn't expect to fall for you as hard as they did. But it's someone who's stressed out about their emotions. That's the best way for me to explain it. And with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, they do feel that there was some sort of dishonesty here, and it's causing a lot of heartbreak for your person. Okay, Ace of Wands. So, again, still feeling passion towards you, but with the Chariot, there is this determination to move forward from this Seven of Swords energy. So some sort of, mishap or dishonesty. So this could be someone who wants to speak about what went wrong between the both of you. What is the Seven of Swords? It's like an energy of your person feeling like they did not expect this connection to take off the way that it did. Or maybe they told you that they weren't looking for a commitment and they just wanted to be friends. And then now they're like caught up in their web of emotions, and they're not sure what to do here. Okay, Seven of Swords. Being clarified by the Fool card. This person feels like they acted too soon. They feel like they did not think about something or think a decision thoroughly before they actually came to the conclusion here. So there's a lot of regret for moving too quickly or acting on something fairly quickly here. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands. This could be someone who feels like they put you in a third-party situation, or they were dishonest about their intentions. Because what I'm getting here is very unexpected emotions. Not to sound too repetitive, but that is the download that I'm receiving. Like, either they did not expect to fall for you as quickly as they did. And again, with the Knight of Wands, it makes sense, because the Knight of Wands is more like a player energy, or someone who's non-committal. So this could be an individual who's very used to having, whether it's one night stands or just getting to know people, but being very inconsistent. But something about you and this connection is really having them feel very stuck in their thoughts. What's the Fool? Ace of Cups. Like, some of you may have made a player fall in love. I don't really know another way to sugarcoat it here, but it does seem like that. Because with the, now we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. They may even feel like you are moving forward, or you're moving forward because you've wanted more from this connection. It's not to say that your person doesn't have emotions for you. They do, but they're not sure what to do with it. That's why I feel like it's maybe an issue that's, deeply rooted in your person. Again, guys, I'm not diagnosing your person in any way. That's not my job. But I do see someone who's avoiding their emotions, someone who is not used to feeling this way. Fool card, Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely could be symbolic for a new beginning. Some of you feel like this person has been very dishonest with you, and you're not willing to forgive the situation, or if you're forgiving the situation, it's for the sake of yourself, because how they view you is someone who is determined to move forward, even though you are hurt by the situation. Three of Swords. Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups, yeah. This person really misses you, but something about your energy tells them that you don't really care, okay? It doesn't make it true, guys, but the Four of Cups is an energy where you may be perceived as, growing very bored with the situation, feeling very impatient, a lack of interest, that sort of thing. And so what I see here is your person is, really missing you. They could also be spending a lot of time in solitude, or trying to distract themselves from their emotions and thoughts, right? Five of Cups there. She looks like she's a bit dehydrated. She looks like she's just been spending a lot of time alone. So I do see that they're missing you. But with the Four of Cups, either there's a lack of communication that is leading your person to believe you don't care, or if you guys are communicating, maybe you're being very straightforward with this person. For others of you, you may feel like it's not your job to sympathize with them, especially because you feel equally as hurt about the situation or what occurred between the both of you with that Three of Swords. Okay, what's the Five of Cups? Yeah, Six of Cups. They're feeling very nostalgic. They're wanting things to go back to how they used to be. And they also feel like they stripped some sort of innocence away from this connection. Because with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups, they feel like they've either known you for a long time or there's something very secure about the connection that you guys share. But what I see is impacting your person on a mental level is the dishonesty. It's the fact that, they have done something to, tear you guys apart, but they're still not sure how to go about things. It's almost like this person feels you guys are having an issue between the both of you because of an issue that they have within their self. So this could be that they are projecting, right? This is why I gave you guys the example of possibly someone being very non-committal or, being upfront about not wanting a commitment, but then developing emotions for you, but not knowing how to act on the emotions that they have developed. You understand what I'm saying, Gemini? What's the Ace of Wands? Some of you may have children with this person, okay? Hanged Man, yeah. This person feels very stuck on you, Gemini. Like they're thinking about you a lot and they don't know how to communicate to you, right? It's almost like there's something here. They feel like if they were to say something, you would outsmart them, or there's something that you would say back to them, or like, okay, like I'm trying to explain it without being confusing, but this person pretty much feels like they have something that they want to tell you, but if they were to tell you, they're fearing your response. Okay, so they're not really sure what you have up your sleeve. Not to say you have any tricks up your sleeve, but they do feel like you have a lot on your chest that you are wanting to tell them, and they're not sure if they're ready to, take that in as of right now, or acknowledge that. Hanged Man. This could be a Pisces. The World card. Yeah, Queen of Cups. They sense that something is coming to an end between the both of you, and they almost want you to tell them that it's going to be okay. Like they're really wanting your energy because something about your energy is very comforting, right? With the Queen of Cups, you have a way of making this person feel better. But on the flip side, they feel like you are now going through some sort of hurt, or you are just as hurt about the situation. So they feel like it's selfish of them to want you to make things better, if that makes sense. Because with the World card and the Hanged Man, what they're stuck on is the fact that they feel a cycle is closing out. And for many of you, this person views you as someone who is closing out a cycle because you're not getting what you want from the situation. So you may have actually made it very clear in terms of, okay, yeah, maybe that started off with passion, but if we're developing emotions, I do want a commitment. I don't want to be involved in something where we don't have a title, or whatever it was that you confessed to this person or made very clear. They're thinking about it, but they're not sure how to act on it. What's the Chariot? Yeah, Eight of Swords, Hanged Man, right? And I already mentioned feeling very stuck with the Hanged Man. And the Eight of Swords is, a self-imposed, mental prison, if you will. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, this person feels very stuck. They're thinking about you, but it's almost like, I don't know what to do next. I don't know how to feel. And I feel like the main thing that they're feeling right now is stuck. What's the Eight of Swords? Because in their energy, we have the Chariot as well as the Eight of Swords. So someone who is determined to move on from the situation or move on from that Seven of Swords energy, but they can't help but think about you. So it's like a part of them is telling them, okay, you need to move on from the Seven of Swords energy. You either need to come clean about what you were dishonest about, or just speak to Gemini. Or if you're speaking to Gemini, you need to initiate the conversation. But another part of them is just sitting there and thinking about what happened. Because a swords is more of like a mental energy, right? It's not like where you're acting on it. Eight of Swords. The Devil. You're very tempting to this person. I will say that, Gemini. So whether it's because there's something forbidden about this connection and this person feels like they should not be involved with you, because again, I've given you guys the example of maybe someone being very non-committal, or someone being in like a player-like energy, so they didn't expect to, gravitate towards you or develop emotions for you. Or it quite literally could be someone who feels like they should not be involved with you because they either have a connection elsewhere, or there's some sort of difference between the both of you. It's like this person feels like they fell in love with you blindly, and they didn't really acknowledge the circumstances or what they would have to change or what they would have to go through in order to actually be in a commitment with you. That's why they feel very stuck on you right now. And the devil is also symbolic for obsessive thinking. Someone who just can't get you off their mind right now is what I see. They still feel an attachment towards you. They still feel some sort of magnetic pull, but it could be coming off a bit toxic with that devil energy, or it could be, if it's not like an attachment to this bond here, this person is working through something. That's why I said it's an issue that's, deeply rooted in them. Because on your person's end, it's coming off like there's something that I'm not dealing with and I'm projecting it onto this bond. Or there's something that I am unable to cope with. And I feel like that's why I can't be in a commitment with Gemini right now. That's what I see here, guys. Okay. So moving on to Cancer. Alrighty, Cancer. So the person on your mind and how they currently feel about you. Okay, let's get a couple of shuffles here. Seven of Pentacles, okay. The Nine of Swords. And the Magician. The Moon. Okay. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck here, Cancer. Okay. We have the Moon, so you could be dealing with another Cancer like yourself, or it could be a Pisces here. So what I see, Cancer, as far as the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords is someone who is losing sleep over you at this time. Okay, so I'm almost getting an image of someone like clenching their heart. Okay, so this could be someone when they think about you, they're like, they feel very bad about something, or they're feeling very sorry. But there is a lot of worry surrounding this connection, because with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, there's some sort of waiting game going on between you and this individual. Okay, Seven of Pentacles could be an energy of, waiting for, awaiting results. Or so this person could have reached out to you, or maybe they're wanting to reach out to you, but they feel like you won't respond to them. But there's some sort of waiting game going on and more thinking, pertaining to the situation at this time with that Nine of Swords. Okay, with the Magician as well as the Moon, for some of you, your person feels that you view them as an emotional manipulator, or someone who was emotionally manipulating the situation so that it could work in their favor. Because we have the Magician, which could obviously talk about emotional manipulation, gaslighting, but then we have the Moon, which means this is something that was hidden from you for some time, but with the High Priestess, you were able to figure out what was going on through your intuition. So not only do they view you as someone who is, emotionally very intelligent, they feel like you're highly intuitive. Okay, Cancer. So there was something here that that this individual feels like they were keeping in the dark, okay, or they were, not telling you, being upfront about, and they feel like it came to light anyways, and now they're very stressed out about it. For many of you, this person may feel bad about lying to you in particular, because with the Nine of Swords, Magician, and the Moon, that's definitely something that they've kept away from you, and they feel like it affected you on an emotional level. Okay, I also see that there has been trust that, was broken here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like what makes it worse in your person's mind, yeah, Three of Wands. So there's definitely a waiting game going on here, and also the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And I think what makes it worse for your person here is the fact that you found something out on your own when they were intentionally keeping it away from you. So this could be someone who is keeping something away from you until they were, ready to tell you, in quotation marks here, or, they wanted something to work out, on their timing, but they feel like something came out a little too soon for their liking. And with the Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here, guys, definitely a waiting game with the Three of Wands, focused on the future, but more so waiting for a sign from you, okay? And they do view you as someone who is disappointed or upset. And with that Ten of Pentacles, they're thinking about what they could have had with you. Some of you, you were in a long-term commitment with this person. So the fact that they were dishonest with you, or they, said something to rub you the wrong way, obviously really affected you on an emotional level. Because again, there is this trust factor here that was broken. What is the Nine of Swords? Something about you that they did not see clearly when you were involved with them, they see very clearly now. And for many of you, I feel like it's your emotional intelligence or your ability to figure something out. Because with the High Priestess that we did see, you know, even if you did figure something out, it's not like you communicated it to this person, Cancer. I feel like you kept it to yourself. Nine of Swords. Two of Pentacles, yeah. They're not sure what to do, Cancer. Nine of Swords is like, you know, being very stressed out, overthinking a situation. And Two of Pentacles is like going back and forth, trying to figure out, do I say this or do I say that? You know, do I do this? Should I reach out to Cancer? I don't know, though. If I reach out to Cancer, I don't think Cancer will reply. I don't think Cancer will respond. So there's a lot of back and forth energy here. Let's see what in particular this is about. Five of Cups. Having a hard time fighting their emotions, fighting the urge to reach out to you. Because Five of Cups is like when someone is missing you. This could be someone who is overindulging, right? Maybe they have, you know, not the best coping mechanisms here. Of course, no judgment, but I feel like your person is definitely using something as a distraction to get you off their mind at this time. They're trying their best to fight their like the urge to reach out to you, but they miss you. Five of Cups is like when you're heavily focused on the past, when you're heavily, it's almost like a nostalgic, you know, kind of energy here. What's the Magician? Eight of Cups. Yeah. They feel like this is why you walked away, because they manipulated the situation. They also, you know, this could also be read in a way where this person feels like when you did present the issues that were occurring between the both of you, they kind of just brushed it off, or they were very nonchalant about it. So it's someone who wishes that they listened to what you said, or maybe even took things a bit more seriously when you were saying them, but they feel like you are walking away due to some sort of emotional manipulation. And if it's not emotional manipulation, they feel like after the hurt, you became more focused on manifesting something for yourself, and you're keeping it to yourself also. Okay, could be dealing with a Taurus. We have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck here. Eight of Cups. Also a specific message about your values possibly not aligning with this person, or you figuring that out. What's the Eight of Cups? Yeah, the High Priestess. There was a lot of secrecy in this connection here, Cancer. There was more that went unsaid versus what you guys actually communicated. That's why there's a lot of suppressed emotions as of right now. That's why there's still a lot of dealing with the aftermath or thinking about what occurred, because this person feels like there's a lot that they kept to themselves. There's a lot that they have suppressed in terms of their emotions, and they wish they were more open. Okay, what's the Moon? Temperance. Yeah. They're trying their best to make peace with the situation, but bottom of the deck here is a Ten of Swords. So this betrayal or this ending is really still affecting them. For many of you, I don't feel like your person has accepted the ending that occurred between the both of you as of yet. But with the Temperance and the Moon, what's hidden from you is this person is, you know, again, with the Ten of Pentacles, realizing what you guys could have had together, trying their best to make peace with the situation. But this person feels like you are a sense of peace to them. So this could be where, you know, this is a bond where maybe it started off as you guys being best friends, or this person just feels very secure around you, very comfortable, where it's like they have a lot of regret for the fact that there was an ending that took place between the both of you, is pretty much what I'm seeing here. What is the Temperance? Two of Wands. Yeah, Three of Wands, and then the Two of Wands, that would be the Five of Wands. Yeah, they feel like they would have to put forth a lot of effort to even, you know, remotely try to fix things between the both of you. With the Two of Wands and the Temperance, guys, this person is focused on the future, but it's more so like hoping that they get an opportunity to speak to you, or hoping that you one day overcome this situation or forgive them. It's not really action-oriented cards, because with the Moon there, it's something that they're keeping to themselves. But I will say it's affecting them on an emotional level. It's someone who feels like it actually affects them quite a bit, where they try to not think about the situation. Okay, Cancer. So moving on to Leo. Alrighty, hello my beautiful Leos. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. Okay. Four of Pentacles. This is someone who feels that they either don't have enough or they don't know enough to act on what they feel with that Four of Pentacles. Because as much as the Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding back, it's also an energy of holding on or clinging on to something. Okay, so this could be someone who has recently went through some sort of financial loss, or like I expressed to you guys, it could be more of like a mentality of lack. Like I have emotions for Leo, but I feel like I don't know how to go about it. Or I have emotions for Leo, but I'm lacking stability in my personal life, so I don't know if right now is the right time to pursue Leo. Like there's something along the lines of this person feeling like they don't have enough or know enough. Okay, the next card is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this person is very attracted to you. They find you to be, very confident, something about your willpower. You're very driven. That's something that they admire here. Okay, so bottom of the deck, guys, we have the Lovers card as well as the Emperor. Some of you may be involved with an Aries or a Gemini. But as far as these two cards go, this person is trying to show up as someone who is able to take control. Because with the Emperor and the Lovers, it's someone who wants to make a firm decision and act on it. So now that we see the first card is the Four of Pentacles, it actually makes sense because this person wants to make a firm decision, but they may feel like they need to know more. Or there's a lot in the unknown that they're wanting to, bring to the light or have like a much needed conversation so that, again, they can take control of the situation. The Star card. Some of you may be involved with an Aquarius. And then we also have the Ten of Wands. Okay. So what I see here is someone who wants to take control because in the past they may feel like things came to an end because of the lack of equal effort. Because the Ten of Wands, well, the Tens in general, they do speak about an ending. But the Ten of Wands in particular, guys, it's when something ends because it was very one-sided, or there's one party in the situation who felt like they were kind of carrying, the heavier load, or they got the short end of the stick here. Okay, guys. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. This person feels like they were very fickle or they were very indecisive. So what I see here is someone who was possibly very uncertain with you, and now with the Lovers and the Emperor that we did see, they're trying to make a very firm decision or show up as someone who's actually in control of the situation, who can offer you something more stable. What's the Four of Pentacles? Temperance. Okay. Some of you may be involved with the Sagittarius here. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Three of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Temperance as well as the Four of Pentacles, this person is trying to figure out how you guys can agree on something. So what I see here for many of you, either you have disagreed with this person on something. So it could even be just like location, you guys living far away from each other, but they're trying to see how they can make peace with this situation. So, but they're more so thinking about it in terms of, okay, I want something to work out in my favor, but I also care about Leo's emotions. Like there's something about reciprocity here where they want to know your input on this, very thing as well. Because the Temperance is about equal efforts, reciprocity, making peace with the situation. So what exactly is the Temperance here? Six of Wands. It's because they want victory in the situation. It's because they want success, guys. They want like a successful outcome. So what I see here, Leo, is essentially your person wanting to have a conversation with you where you guys can come to some sort of mutual agreement. So you're receiving what you want from this connection as well as your person so that this connection can actually be successful. And they see the potential in the connection, but it's something about, wanting to have a much needed conversation here. What is the Queen of Wands? Judgment, okay. As well as the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. very stuck on some sort of change that took place. So it is a general read, and I'm reading for a lot of you here, Leo, but with the Judgment, there's some sort of change that took place in this dynamic, whether it's, you know, a separation, whether it's, you know, one party here having to relocate. There is a change that took place that is really affecting your person on a mental level with the Eight of Swords, and it's causing them to feel stuck. So this is probably the reason why we have the Four of Pentacles that came out as the first card. Someone who is, you know, holding back from you at this time, but or feeling like they don't know enough. But with the Temperance of the Six of Wands, the reason why they want a successful outcome is because they want to overcome this change. So this much needed conversation may be about some sort of change that took place between the both of you. So generic example, if you guys maybe live in different states, or you guys live you know, further away from each other, they may want to converse about, okay, how are we going to make a relationship work? How are we going to introduce more consistency to this bond here? Because they want success with you, they see a lot of potential here, but they feel stuck because of this change is what I'm getting in particular. The Star card. Also something very healing about this dynamic that you guys share. They feel like they can pretty much tell you anything, and it's also a very rare connection, okay? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck here, the Moon. This person will be, it's like an emotional outpour, someone being very honest about how they feel towards you, how happy you make them. And more so, I feel like the conversation will be geared towards how you guys are going to make things work. I feel like I'm tapping into my Leos, where there's definitely some sort of change that took place, and there's a difference between the both of you. So the difference, again, it could be location, it could be religious factors, it could be, you know, maybe you guys have different mindsets, but there's something that this person wants to come to a mutual agreement on because they feel stuck mentally. Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. This person wants some sort of empty or hollow feeling to leave. So for some of you, if you are in separation with this person, or there's a lack of consistency, they feel very empty when they're not speaking to you, when they don't know what you're up to. It's someone who enjoys being in your company. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands is someone who wants to put an end to what has occurred in the past. So if things couldn't be stable between the both of you in the past, that's what they want to put an end to. And I will say, for those of you that had an agreement, a disagreement here with the Ten of Swords, it did really impact them, because that is a pretty painful energy here. So Ten of Wands. King of Wands. Okay. And we have the Queen of Wands. So you could be involved with another fire sign, or the passion between the both of you is very intense. Okay. Okay, so what is the King of Wands? So the King of Wands is clarifying the Ten of Wands. Yeah, still very passionate about you. You know, can't get you off their mind. But the main thing that I'm getting here, Leo, is wanting to speak to you and come to some sort of mutual agreement. Yeah, Six of Cups. Something very nostalgic about this connection, something that feels like home to them. Again, a very comforting, a very rare connection that they want to work on. But I feel like they're trying to overcome some sort of empty feeling, or they're trying to fill some sort of void, because that's why I was giving you guys the example of, if you're not speaking to this person, or there's a lack of consistency between the both of you, it is affecting this person. Okay. And yes, they are thinking about a disagreement that you guys had, but they're more so thinking about a solution for it, not necessarily just, you know, thinking about, oh, I disagree with Leo. It's almost like, okay, Leo and I don't agree on this, but how can we do that? How can we come together or overcome that, you know, very sad thing? Okay. So moving on to Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo. Their current feelings towards you. Alrighty, Eight of Wands. Okay, so you could be communicating with this person as you're watching my reading here. Then we have the High Priestess, but there is something you don't know with the Moon. Okay, so there's definitely something you don't know, or something you're trying to figure out the answers to. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Wands, okay, so this is very clear. Someone here is communicating with you because they want to work things out, Virgo. Okay, Eight of Wands obviously speaks about very, speedy communication. Could be someone moving closer to you because it is a card of travel. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is trying to figure out how to work on things with you, and they're approaching this in a very practical, logical manner, I would like to say. But what's interesting to me is the High Priestess as well as the Moon is in the middle here. So it lets me know that there may be something that has come to light, or it's about to. Keep in mind, energies are fluid, where this person feels like they want to discuss the next steps or how you guys can move on from something that comes to light. So it's almost like if you figured something out about this person, they are now wanting to speak about it. They do want to be open and honest about a lot of things, more specifically their emotions that they've kept suppressed. So with the Eight of Wands, let's see. Yeah, Six of Cups. You exude a very comforting energy, Virgo. Like this person feels like you know them inside and out. And with the Six of Cups, they are trying to, speak about how to come together. Because the Six of Cups could be reconciliation energy, or someone who feels like things weren't really able to get off, or they weren't really able to get off on the right foot with you in the past, and they're trying to fix things here. So let's see. Yeah, a lot of spying going on also. So I feel like even if you're speaking to this person right now, maybe it's very on and off, or you feel like your person is consistent with you sometimes, but other times they're not. What I see is someone who's very curious about you, but there's a lot of secrecy on their end in terms of not being completely open about their emotions. So as much as it is someone who has emotions for you, they're not really telling you, or if they're telling you, it's like a little by little. So like taking baby steps towards wanting more in this connection, right? So what is the High Priestess? Eight of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay, so this could also be some sort of immature communication that took place between the both of you that they want to like clear the air. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Very generous energy that they're in. Okay, so this could be someone who wants to gift you something or prove something to you. Again, approaching this in a very practical manner, but I feel like it has more to do with clearing the air or telling you what they actually meant or what they did not mean when they said what they said. Like that's what I think the conversation would go like, What's the Six of Pentacles? Judgment. Yeah, a change in this dynamic, trying to deal with the situation at hand before it officially comes to a close. Or because energies are fluid, you guys did have an ending with this person, but that's what you guys are going to be communicating about. Why things ended, what could have been done differently. Yeah, there was an unexpected, like abrupt ending with that Tower card. This person didn't expect things to crumble between the both of you, or they didn't expect things to fall apart as quickly as they did. Because again, the Tower is something you don't expect, and you can't necessarily avoid it, but you can choose how you handle it. And I feel like your person is wanting to speak about an ending. They're wanting to speak about why things fell apart here. Could be a Scorpio that you guys are involved with. What's the Moon? Five of Pentacles. Four of Wands, yeah. So Four of Wands, Six of Cups. And I was already saying reconciliation energy, or someone who wants to come together with you, after a period of either separation or isolation. But with that Five of Pentacles there, guys, if you can see that, this person feels like you're in a very detached energy. They feel like you are more focused on whether it's your finances or moving forward, because it's interesting because they view you as someone who is holding back your emotions. So they don't feel like you're detached in terms of you're not thinking about them or feeling any emotions towards them, but they feel like you no longer want to express that to them. So they feel like you are kind of backing out of being vulnerable with them at this time. That's how they view you. And with the Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, it is someone who wants to come out of a period of isolation, because Four of Wands is more so coming together, celebrating. This person's birthday may be coming up, or some sort of celebration where they use that as like a conversation starter, if that makes sense. What is the Eight of Pentacles? The World. Yeah, I keep getting a persistent message of someone trying to talk about things or start a conversation before, things are officially over, or, feeling that they need to do something quickly because they can sense that something is coming to an end. Because again, they view you in a detached energy. They feel like you're thinking about them and your emotions are still involved in one way or another, but they feel like you are approaching it in a way where it's like, okay, Virgo's not going to be vulnerable with me right now. I don't think Virgo wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation. The World. Yeah, the Wheel. Bottom of the deck here, the Tower. Some of you are really closing out a cycle with this person and they sense it. So with the Eight of Wands being the first card as well as the Wheel, what they're hoping is this communication could, possibly result in a turn of events between the both of you, or like a change in this dynamic. But when I see the World as well as the Wheel card, some of you are very determined to move on from something that feels very stuck. So you feel in your energy, Virgo, even though this is about your person's feelings, if you were to speak to them, things would still remain the same. That's what you feel. And on your person's end with the Eight of Pentacles, as well as the World and the Wheel, they feel like you are very determined to move forward, but they're wanting to say something on their end. They're having a hard time holding back or fighting some sort of urge to communicate with you. Okay, so moving on to Libra. Okay. Alrighty. So Libra. Okay. So the person on your mind, and how are they currently feeling about you? The Hanged Man. Okay. They're feeling very stuck in your energy. They are thinking about you, but they're feeling very stuck. So it could be one particular thing that they're thinking about, or maybe the last conversation that you guys had, or something that you recently said to them. But it seems that they are thinking about, a particular thing, and they're feeling very stuck on it. So let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Definitely someone who desires a commitment with you. For some of you, you do have children with this person, like in terms of like you guys have already been in some sort of long-term commitment. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, figuring out what to do, Five of Cups. Okay. So this person feels very stuck on you, number one, is what I see off the bat here, but they're confused when it comes to their next steps. They're aware that they miss you. They're aware that they want a commitment with you, but Two of Pentacles is someone who is still kind of juggling between two things, or they are figuring out, do I do this or do I do that? I feel like there's a lot of thinking and feeling in terms of, their emotions and their emotions towards you. But when it comes to the, practical effort here, I feel like they are very confused on what their next steps are. Okay, this could be someone who is trying to learn more about the connection that you guys share, or something feels fairly new here where they feel like they want more information. So like, if it's about like how to overcome a separation, or how to be involved with someone when your love languages are different, like there's something that they're trying to research or figure out about this connection so that they could do better. Okay, because with the Hanged Man, the reason why they feel stuck, and Two of Pentacles, they don't know what to do, is because they feel like there is something that they need to know more information on, and it's more so about how to handle something. Okay, the Hanged Man. Ace of Pentacles. So wanting to offer you something more stable. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. This is someone who wants a brand new beginning here, okay, guys? But I feel like they are very confused as to like how to go about it, or how to approach it in a manner where you believe what they're saying. Because this is someone who's trying to come off very practical, or they present themselves to be a lot more confident than they are. Because with the Five of Cups, there is this energy of you know, maybe feeling like something in their past is going to repeat itself, or there's an energy of them wanting more consistency because they do miss you. So it's interesting. If you're in communication with this person, they're wanting more because the Five of Cups is still present here. So what is the Ace of Pentacles? Oh, okay. Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. This person also feels like you are coming into some sort of stability with the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be some sort of inheritance, or you know, you've received a new job, or they're viewing you as a very stable individual. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Two of Wands. Yeah, this person may be communicating with you and then waiting for you to meet them halfway, or waiting for your response on something so that they can move forward. What I'm persistently getting here, Libra, is your person feels like there's something they need to know more about, or they're mishandling a situation because of their lack of knowledge. So this could be pertaining to you, like maybe feeling like they don't know how to speak to you or go about things because they're not really sure how you feel, but they are wanting to attain more information here. Two of Wands is someone who is, you know, excited for the future, looking towards the future, but there's a lot of planning involved. Okay, what's the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, Two of Swords. So another card of not being able to see things clearly at this time, Libra, is what I see. You know, that they're trying to make a decision with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, but not to sound too repetitive, they do feel like they're not seeing things clearly. Or, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles, they are looking for a commitment. They are looking towards the future, even the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. But it's like wanting to know more. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're communicating with this person and they are asking you a bunch of questions, or you could feel that they are asking you questions on a topical level, but it's to figure out something deeper here. What's the Two of Swords? Nine of Cups. Because you make this person very happy, but they're having a hard time figuring you out, Libra. Like, it could even be questioning when it comes to, okay, does Libra feel the same way that I do? Do I make Libra as happy as, you know, they make me? Do they want this Ten of Pentacles with me? Like, there's a lot of questioning and uncertainty, although you do make this person very happy. That's why I feel like there could be a conversation that takes place where this person's really trying to figure out or get to the bottom of your emotions. What's the Two of Pentacles? Something to do with the birthday season here. Okay, so for some of you, this person could be reaching out next month, or you guys could be hanging out with this person in your birthday month. Let's see. The Hierophant. Wow. So some of you may be involved with the Taurus, but this person is definitely thinking about commitment. They have commitment on their mind. But bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So it's either something came to an end between the both of you, or this person is trying to avoid some sort of like disagreement or mishap. But in order to do that, they feel like they need to ask you specific questions or figure out your emotions and what you're wanting from this connection. Like, even if it's a fairly new connection, guys, something about your energy, they can't seem to figure it out. So they may be aware that you have emotions towards them, but they feel like maybe they want more, or they want you to be more clear here, if that makes sense. What is the Hierophant? Six of Cups. Oh, okay. Six of Cups, Five of Cups. So if you share a past with this person, guys, they're, again, like I said, not wanting the past to repeat itself. Now, if this is a fairly new connection, there's something in their past that is constantly either haunting them, or you remind them of like a connection they have with maybe like a mother figure or like a father figure. Like, there's something very comforting about this connection, but it also scares them. Because we have the Six of Cups as well as the Five of Cups. So it's like they feel very connected to you, but they want to be 100% sure that you feel the same way about them before they, dive in or move forward towards a commitment with that Ten of Pentacles energy. Like, this is someone where in the past, maybe, they feel like someone abandoned them, or they feel like there's an energy of them falling, or, falling deep into a situation, but feeling like they got the short end of the stick. So this is someone who is not impulsive. They're trying to figure something out about the situation, get to know your emotions a lot better and know that you are just as certain as they are. What's the Five of Cups? Yeah. I see them emotionally opening up to you, and they may even tell you about their past, or why they have a hard time being vulnerable with that moon card there. They may express to you that, when they open up emotionally, it either, scares people away, or people are not accepting of how they feel. But you guys may have a conversation with this person where they really confide in you about a lot. Yeah, the Lovers. So in the near future here, you guys will definitely have a decision to make. Okay, some of you could be choosing to, move forward here. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles there, the Lovers. So this connection here has a lot of potential. There's a lot of love here, but it seems that there needs to be like a conversation where this person is able to tell you about their past, or they're able to tell you why they have a hard time being vulnerable. But there is this energy of them wanting you to be as certain about them as they are about you. Okay, I hope I made sense, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. Alrighty, Scorpio. So the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Alrighty. Okay, guys, let's see. So we have the Five of Wands. Okay, and we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it could be blocked communication here, or someone who is wanting to speak to you, but they're not sure how to get through to you at this time. They are thinking about you heavily, so you are impacting them on a mental level with the Devil card here. But I feel like this could even be important communication coming through, okay? Something that they feel like they need to tell you. And they're hoping that you will respond in an understanding way with the Queen of Cups. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So what's going on here, guys, is this person wants to communicate to you, but they feel like they're not getting through to you. So whether this is blocked communication, or it's an energy of your person actually speaking to you, but they feel like you're not really understanding where they're coming from, vice versa. They feel like you guys are having a hard time coming to some sort of mutual agreement here with that Eight of Wands in reverse. Again, for others of you, if this is blocked communication, this person could be trying to maybe call you or text you, but again, they're not able to get through to you at this time. They feel like they need to get something off their off their chest here, but with the Queen of Cups as well as Three of Pentacles, they're hoping that you guys can actually find a solution and you respond in more of like you're sensitive to what they're saying. Like they're hoping that you respond in a way where you understand how they're feeling or where they're coming from. With the first card being the Five of Wands, of course, that could be, an energy of this person feeling like there were a lot of factors affecting this bond, or, affecting the ability of you guys coming together here. But this can also let me know that this is someone who feels very conflicted. So it's like they want to communicate with you. They want to, get something off their chest here, but they don't know how to feel at this time. What is the Five of Wands? And with the Devil on the bottom of the deck, the conflict could be the fact that okay, so Four of Swords clarifying the Five of Wands. But yes, as I was saying, with the Devil on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, the conflict could, genuinely be something that your person feels that they are attached to, something that they feel like they are, responsible for. So if there was, a conflict, for instance, between the both of you, they are starting to see the role that they've played in that, and there is something that's affecting them. So they could even be thinking about a particular thing that happened between the both of you, or something that you said, or something that they did, that sort of thing, but they're very stuck mentally, very conflicted. So the Four of Swords being clarifying the Five of Wands lets me know that there's definitely some sort of rest period going on between the both of you. For some of you, it is a separation, because with the Four of Swords, that does talk about more of like being in a period of solitude. I feel like this connection here is affecting them on a mental level, Scorpio, but there is a lack of communication here. Okay, so let's see. What is the Four of Swords? The Strength, yeah. It's like they're like fighting an urge to reach out to you, because with the Strength card and the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like someone who wants to, communicate with you, but they're either not sure how to say it to you, or like I said, they're not able to get through to you in one way or another. For some reason, I'm getting blocked communication. Some of you may be involved with a Leo here. But what I see, Scorpio, with the strength is, again, fighting an urge to reach out, wanting to break the silence, but they may even feel a little bit more comfortable in the silence that's taking place between the both of you. So again, something could have occurred, like a conversation where it's still very fresh on their mind. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Why the blockage on communication? This could be an individual who tried to move on from something that happened between the both of you, but now they're backtracking. It's like they feel like they were very determined to move on from a conflict, but they moved too quickly here. They're very determined to fix things between the both of you, but what I find interesting is the blockage in communication. What's the Chariot? Four of Cups. This person may be questioning your emotions at this time, Scorpio. Four of Cups could be where someone is perceiving you as either growing impatient, a lack of interest, or they feel like there is something, like there's like a key component missing here where it's resulting in you feeling that you are not satisfied, specifically emotionally, with that Four of Cups. Okay, so this person's definitely questioning your emotions, and it's like, they either feel like, the best way for me to interpret this energy is they feel like they moved on from something too quickly, or they act like it could be very impulsive. Like, example, you guys had a conversation, maybe you guys weren't able to agree on something, and they feel like they were, instead of trying to work it out with you, they tried to maybe discard the situation and move on, and now they're backtracking because they feel very stuck on it, right? It's like trying your best to move on or forget about something, but realizing it's actually affecting you. Okay, what's the Queen of Cups? Okay. Eight of Cups, yeah. So you could be the person that walked away in this connection, or they just view you as someone, again, you're something that they've said to you, it's resulted in you feeling that you are not satisfied emotionally. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, walking away when you feel like you're not getting what you want from the situation. So how they're viewing you right now, Scorpio, is someone who is disappointed, someone who is feeling, hurt, but they feel like you're determined to walk away. Why the Eight of Cups? The Hermit. Yeah, I'm definitely tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently in separation with this person. Even if it's very recent, you guys, there's a lack of communication here. With the Hermit, it seems like your person's viewing you as someone who prefers to be in your solitude at this time, and they do view you as excuse me, gaining some sort of clarity, but I just sense a huge blockage in communication at this time. This could be a Virgo that you guys are involved with. Okay, so what is the Three of Pentacles? The Fool. And the Page of Swords. Okay. I see this person, manifesting like an opportunity to work things out with you, because in the near future we have the Three of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Page of Swords, so there's more spying going on than anything. And with the Fool as well as the Three of Pentacles, I feel like this person wants to work with you, but they want to change their approach, because the Fool is like a brand new beginning. It's like looking at something from a new perspective, even if you don't know what the future holds. But I will say that what's impacting your person right now is some sort of disagreement that took place between the both of you, and something else that's on their mind, or what's making them feel stuck, is the fact that they feel like you are not emotionally satisfied when it comes to this connection. It may not be true on your end, Scorpio, but this is how they view you with that Four of Cups and Eight of Cups energy. Okay, so moving on to Sagittarius. Alrighty, Sagittarius. So the person on your mind, and how do they currently feel about you? Alrighty. So we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so a lot of mixed emotions here, not really sure how to feel. Ace of Wands. We also have the Death card. Okay, so we have Scorpion energy and Nine of Wands. Alrighty. Excuse me. Alrighty, guys. I feel like there is a tad bit of a guarded energy here, Sagittarius. I will say that. Alrighty, my apologies, Sagittarius, but I was saying that there is a tad bit of a guarded energy here with that Nine of Wands. Okay, so we have the Death card, the Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups. So something came to an end here, okay, because there was a lot of confusion. You may be trying to focus on something new, but you're still guarded when it comes to this new connection. I'm pretty sure I was picking up on a similar energy in your weekly read, but I feel like you may have two energies here because I see the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Death card, Nine of Wands. So I feel like how I'm reading your spread is these two together. Something came to an end because, it was very emotionally confusing. And then we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You do have a new beginning on the horizon. You may even be, speaking to someone new here, but you are a bit guarded, Sagittarius. Okay. Nine of Wands could be where, you are kind of, giving a little bit of energy to a connection, but you're holding back also, but you do have your guards up. So let's see. What is the Seven of Cups? The World card, Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here, Four of Wands. Okay, so with the World card, as I was saying, Seven of Cups, this past connection here could have been very confusing where you're like, you know what, I need to put an end to it. It doesn't change the fact that you may still miss this person or you wish that things worked out differently between the both of you, but you're more focused on moving on. As you guys see, the World card, Five of Pentacles, you're tired of being in a space of guessing. You're tired of being involved in connections where people are uncertain about you, or again, they're causing some sort of a doubtful energy. So I feel like you are moving on from that, although this person's memories with them or just thoughts of them may be lingering at this time, but you're very determined to close out a cycle. And the main reason for it is you no longer want to be in connections that are confusing. Or it's not to say that that's what you wanted in the past year, but I feel like this past connection has taught you or showed you that you really want someone who is certain, someone who's meeting you halfway. So there's a lot that you've learned about connections, love, but also about yourself and what you're willing to tolerate moving forward. So what's the Ace of Wands? Knight of Cups. The Hanged Man. Yeah. So exactly what I was saying here, guys. Knight of Cups, someone who has a lot of emotions for you, someone who's going to make it very clear. And we have that energy clarified by the Hanged Man, which means you are aware that there is a new connection here. Someone's making it clear about their, being very clear about their emotions, but you may feel a bit mentally stuck. So the Hanged Man could be where you're thinking about this person. You are feeling like, you're making a new connection. So you're having a new perspective. You're feeling a bit lighter at heart, but you're not necessarily diving into this new connection. I see you more so at like a pause, or you're really taking your time. You're really, looking at things from all perspectives. You're contemplating what's going on, okay? And for some of you, this new connection has come in fairly quickly. So maybe you recently went through a breakup, or, you had some sort of ending, and then now you're being introduced to new love and you're wanting to take your time here. Could be a Pisces here, guys. What is the Death card? Okay, the Wheel, another card of change, right? So there is definitely someone or something you're leaving behind. For some of you, it could be a third-party situation that you're distancing yourself from. So, in the past here, this individual could have told you that they were making some sort of change, but you felt like you were always ending up at square one with them. So when you were realizing that there was a lack of change, you feel like you have nothing left to do but move forward. What's the Wheel? Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Yeah. The only blockage that I really see here, Sagittarius, is that you guys are wanting, you're open to new love, but you're just being a bit careful. I feel like the only reason you feel mentally stuck is because something is happening quickly. So not for all of you is it going to be that you recently went through a breakup and now you're, being introduced to new love. But for some of you, maybe you were single for a while. Maybe for some of you, this was very unexpected. But I see you taking your time. And again, the only blockage I see is possibly, and I'm only telling you this because I care about you, Sagittarius. I don't mean to, throw a jab at you, but I feel like you may be in your own way a bit because according to the cards, it is someone who's being very clear about their emotions towards you. And you are, there is something like a cycle coming to an end here. So for those of you with because we see the World card, the Wheel, as well as a Death card. For those of you that are afraid of your past repeating itself, I don't really see that happening because I see instead a chapter closing or a cycle coming to an end where you won't be feeling that way again. So let's see why you feel mentally stuck with the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man. Because even though this is a spread about their feelings, it seems that someone is being very clear that they have emotions for you. But your energy is coming up in a sense of you closing out a cycle, moving towards something new. But it seems like the decision's yours ultimately. The Hanged Man. The Magician. I feel like it's something you manifested, guys. Like I'm trying to clarify the cards for you to see if there's any blockage or something, deeply rooted here. But I feel like you guys, again, it's something that you're overthinking. You're trying to be careful. So pretty much what I see here in the energy of a past individual is with the Seven of Cups upright, they're still sending you mixed signals, or they're still very emotionally confused here. So you're wanting to move on from the situation. They're aware that you're moving on from the situation, but they're doing more fantasizing, or they're having a hard time seeing past illusions. The person that you're currently associating with or you're about to is new love, Ace of Wands. Like I said, Knight of Cups could be a water sign, but it's someone who is operating from a space of emotions. They really do have emotions for you, and I feel like they would make that very clear. With the Death card and the Wheel, they are hoping that you have put something else to an end, or you're not still dealing with emotions that haven't left. The reason why they view you in this manner, Sagittarius, is because they can see, this new person I'm speaking of, they can see that you're still moving very slowly, or they feel like you are mentally stuck, like you are giving them just enough energy, but you're also holding back. So it's kind of like when you're speaking to someone, but you can sense they're a bit guarded. That's pretty much what I'm getting there. What's a Nine of Wands? Some of you may be receiving communication from this past person more, and I think that's going to resonate with those of you specifically that have this person blocked, because Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, like this person could feel very confused and they're wanting to reach out to you, but I don't think they're getting through to you with that Nine of Wands. Strength card. Okay, let's clarify this strength. The Hierophant. Wow. So in the near future here, guys, if you're wondering the advice behind the cards here, it seems that with this new situation, you should be very clear with what you want, so that the fact that if you're holding back or if you're wanting to move things slowly, this person doesn't, take it the wrong way, or they don't jump to assumptions. But I see here, guys, that Nine of Wands, the Strength, so that's energies of holding back. Hierophant. So you guys may be holding back from something that has the potential to actually blossom here. Because with the Hierophant, guys, it does talk about a commitment. It talks about someone where their values align with yours. And again, Strength card and Nine of Wands. You may be coming out of more of a guarded energy. Or like I said, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. If you are feeling guarded, or you are feeling like things are moving too quickly here, you should probably communicate that to this person, because they are viewing you as, like, if you don't communicate that you want to move things slowly, they may think something else, right? They may think that you're not as interested as they are. And I don't feel like you're not interested. I just feel like you are taking your time here. You may even feel very emotionally exhausted, where you're like, okay, I don't know what my next steps are. I don't know if I'm ready for a commitment. But again, I feel like this person is going to be very clear about their emotions. As far as your past person, with the Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, even if they communicate with you, I feel like they're not getting through to you if you have this person blocked, of course, or you're choosing not to respond to them. Because with your energy and the Strength card, that speaks more about holding back and not really openly communicating with someone or responding to them. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Alrighty, Capricorn, let's see. Okay, just zooming you guys out a bit. Alrighty, so the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. Let's see. So we have the Two of Wands here, guys. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have your energy, which is the Devil card. And we also have the Empress. Okay. So someone who is having a hard time moving on from something that has occurred between the both of you. Okay. Now the main thing, or the main reason why I see this person still tugging on your energy, is because they still see a lot of potential here. With the Empress, they are still wondering, you know, where things could have possibly gone with you. And they still feel like there is a lot that they have yet to explore about this connection here. Okay, guys. Now, Capricorn, I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles, this could be someone who is holding back from you for some time. And you may have even noticed this when you were involved with them. Okay, because with the Two of Wands, it lets me know that this is someone who did have future plans with you. They were looking towards the future. You know, what can I, possibly have with Capricorn? How can we move things to the next level? But they weren't necessarily communicating that to you with that Four of Pentacles energy followed by it. With the Devil, you are, still heavily impacting this person mentally. And I feel like there's some sort of temptation too when it comes to this bond here. Okay, you guys could be dealing with another Capricorn like yourself, a Libra or a Taurus. So what is the Two of Wands? Nine of Pentacles, okay. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck also. This person right now, they do feel like you may be choosing your singlehood over them, or you may be choosing to be on your own. Like they feel like you're in more of an independent energy. Okay, so they are planning on how to come forward, or they are planning on what they can do, but how they view you is as someone who is more focused on yourself with that Nine of Pentacles energy. What is the Nine of Pentacles? Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Right. And then the Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out in reverse. Okay. Someone here is realizing that you are wife or husband material when it's a bit too late, because with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, guys, it seems like you are no longer invested in the situation, or you feel like you don't want to invest in the situation because when you think about it for the long haul, there's some sort of, blockage or some sort of hurdle that you feel like you'd have a hard time overcoming. This person may even feel like you are stepping into a new commitment, or you're wanting something more for yourself with that Nine of Pentacles followed by 10 of Pentacles. Because with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, as much as the 10 of Pentacles, they want a commitment, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they're viewing you as someone who is no longer investing. So not investing emotionally, but also just not putting forth the practical effort or checking up on them, or there's a lack of consistency. Like they know that you are not invested in the situation as much as you once were. So they're assuming that your attention is elsewhere. It doesn't make it true, Capricorn, but that's what this person's perspective is. So what is the Four of Pentacles? Okay, Page of Cups followed by the Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. You guys may have someone here who has a crush on you, because with the Page of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, it's something that makes you very happy, which is a major shift from what's going on in the past energy here at Capricorn. Okay, so For some of you, you are stepping into emotional fulfillment, contentment. This may be something that's more new. So you're getting to know an individual. You feel like, they're making you happy. You guys, it may be a bit lighthearted at this time, but you are feeling that there's potential here. It's almost like the shift from your past energy to what's going on as of currently moving into your future here is very different. There's someone here who wants to meet you halfway. What's the devil? Yeah, the Three of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from this past connection towards something that makes you happy. Why? Because you feel like in the past connection here, there's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot that's hidden. There's more stress than happiness with that Nine of Swords. And Three of Wands, you feel like you're constantly waiting for something to happen when it comes to your past connection. So you may find that someone that you're speaking to that is fairly new, you're not really guessing with them. They're very consistent with you. Things are, the pace is picking up here. So there's a major difference between who you're attracting versus that past energy that is still lingering here. Okay, so why the Nine of Swords? Yeah, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. The situation that has been stressing you out for some time now, you're leaving it. You're letting it go, right? Five of Swords is mental conflict, and Five of Pentacles is, detaching or feeling isolated. So I feel like your person may be missing you, your person of the past, but you are no longer willing to tolerate a situation that brings you a lot of mental conflict. Instead, you're moving towards something that you see growth in. Okay, this new connection here, it seems to be a lot more lighthearted. So I feel like, maybe you guys could be doing a lot of fun things together, going out, traveling, that sort of thing. But I do see you being a lot happier and just feeling lighter. And you're letting go of this, again, past situation because you feel like there's a lack of stability. And with the Nine of Swords as well as the Five of Swords, you feel like you're always mentally conflicted or always, guessing or playing the waiting game with this person. And it's just something that you're not willing to repeat again here. What's the Empress? Eight of Wands. Okay. So very interesting. With the Empress, guys, as well as the Eight of Wands, this new person here, they will be communicating to you and things may be picking up much faster than you anticipated because Eight of Wands is a very quick moving energy. It could also be symbolic for very like a fast-paced communication going on between the both of you right now, whether that's through, text messages or phone calls. What exactly is the Eight of Wands? Because this new person here sees a lot of growth. And with the Empress, that's you realizing your worth. That's you realizing what you bring to the table and what you're not willing to tolerate anymore. Yeah, Three of Cups. Yeah, some of you are like opening up more when it comes to your dating life. So even if this is, you don't have your eye on a particular individual, with the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups Empress, someone does have their eye on you and they will be making this very clear. Because Eight of Wands upright is someone who is going to communicate how they feel to you. And Three of Cups, that could be, going out together, this person asking you out on a date. And the Empress, this does have a lot of potential, although I do feel like it's in the early stages as of right now. Okay. So moving on to Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius. So the person on your mind and how do they currently feel about you? Alrighty, let's see. Temperance, the Moon. Could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces, possibly a Cancer that you guys are involved with. Ten of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords here, guys. Okay, Aquarius, what I see here is someone who is wanting equal give and take between the both of you. Okay, number one with the Temperance. With the moon, they may even want to express to you, how they feel about you. And what's interesting is I feel like this person has emotions for you with the temperance, but with the moon, maybe you don't know the depths of their emotions or how much they actually think about you or how much they want from this situation or this bond that they share with you. Six of Wands, someone who is focused on success, someone who wants victory. So even if you guys are in the stages of getting to know each other, they're wanting something more and they're wanting this to be successful. So this is someone who does have a fear of things coming to an end between the both of you with that Ten of Swords. They may feel like things are going very well, but they want the consistency to remain the same. Like they don't want you guys to grow apart, or they don't want like a falling out to occur, because with the Ten of Swords, that's the fear that they have, that you guys may have some sort of falling out. And this may be to do with the moon. So they, because with the moon, there are emotions that are suppressed at this time. So this person could feel like if they don't open up, or, it's like an energy of applying pressure, right, to yourself so that you can, proceed with something or see some sort of progress here. It's almost like your person wants to express how they feel towards you. They're having a hard time doing that, but they're also aware that if they're not open with you, something can potentially come to an end. This is their perspective. What is the Temperance? Two of Swords. King of Wands. Very attracted to you, I will say that, and you make this person extremely happy with the Sun card on the bottom of the deck. It could also be a Leo. But with that Two of Swords, guys, I do feel like this person is really trying to feel out the situation. There's a lot that they feel like they don't see clearly. So, if it is a fairly new energy, they may feel like they need to get to know you better. They need to know where the situation is going, because Two of Swords is someone who needs to make a decision. But the reason why they're having a hard time making a decision is because things are not clear to them as of yet. But they're very attracted to you, a lot of passion here, and you make them very happy. What's the Moon? Seven of Pentacles. So they're observing. I feel like this is someone where it is a fairly new energy. They're developing emotions for you, but there's a lot more observing going on than anything. They're trying to get to know you better. I see this as more of like a premeditated individual, like someone who has no issue taking their time to get to know you, learn you better, learn what you want from this bond, your do's and don'ts, that sort of thing. And I also feel like there may be some sort of waiting going on between the both of you. So it could be that this person needs to relocate, or, maybe you guys, your schedules clash. But with the Seven of Pentacles, I sense some sort of like waiting energy between the both of you. So even if you're speaking, maybe you guys are waiting until the right day to hang out. Maybe you guys make plans, but they keep getting canceled, or something's in the way of it. But I'm getting something about waiting here. What's the Seven of Pentacles? The High Priestess and the Moon. Very interesting. So there's an energy of feeling the emotions for each other, but both parties are holding back. It's like trying to figure each other out, but you guys only ask each other questions to an extent. So I feel like there is, an energy of being open, but open to an extent. That's why I feel like it's more like, you're in the stages of getting to know each other. Maybe you're trying not to come off too strong here. But with the High Priestess, they do feel like you know a lot more than you show. Aquarius, they feel like there's something that you're keeping hidden, whether it's your emotions, or they feel like you're a couple of steps ahead. But with the High Priestess, even though there is a deeper knowing to the energy of the High Priestess, they don't necessarily communicate it. So I feel like, when your person looks at you, they feel like you're able to see through them, or there's something that you're thinking that you're not communicating. And it doesn't have to be anything negative, but they just feel like you have kind of like a mysterious nature to you, if that makes sense. What's the Six of Wands? Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person definitely wants a successful, ending with you, like in terms of if they want a commitment, they want things to work out very smoothly. Because the only fear that I see here with the Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords is like something about this connection. This, again, it could just be unnecessary worry, right? So it's like this person feels like things may come to an end if something doesn't change in the dynamic. So For many of you, I feel like it's the fact that you guys are opening up, but it's very, it's like in a slow manner, because they're matching your energy here with the moon as well as the high priestess. So it's like this person, for example, you know, it could be, sorry about that, guys. Are we still rolling? Okay, yeah, we are. Yeah, so, you know, this person, it's like an energy, guys, of like, if they're being a bit closed off with you, right? They feel like they need to open up more because they're wanting to see some sort of change. They just feel like there needs to be a change in this dynamic in terms of consistency or hanging out more or getting to know each other on a deeper level, because there is this fear of, again, things coming to an end. So I'm going to clarify what's stressing them out with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Again, it's a fairly new love here. I don't necessarily see a blockage, except for the fact that both parties are kind of opening up to an extent, but also holding back. And in the back of your person's mind, they are thinking, if I don't open up more, or we don't get to know each other on a deeper level, what if we end up falling out? Or what if, you know, there is an ending here? This could just be like unnecessary worry where your person is just thinking about the worst case scenario, right? Because I don't really see like an extreme blockage, except for you guys being a little bit, you know, slow to open up to each other. What's the Ten of Swords? Two of Wands, a lot of planning for the future here. Oh, okay. So what is the Two of Wands? Yeah, Ace of Wands, guys, Ace of Cups. I just feel, guys, that, you know, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of passion, but with the High Priestess as well as the Moon, you know, there could be a much needed conversation that takes place where you guys are a little bit more open about your emotions. But this person, they see a little bit of them in you because they're matching your energy here. So because they view you as mysterious or someone who maybe doesn't let on as much as they're feeling, they feel like they have the same tendency. So there could be a lot of similarities between the both of you that they're trying to work through. Like, they're trying to find some sort of balance. It's like bringing two people together that are very similar, which is great. It can work, but then there may be certain things that you guys need to let go of or compromise on. That's how this person views the situation. Okay, so moving on to Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces. So the person on your mind, and how do they currently feel about you? Okay, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Judgment, Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. Okay. This may be someone who feels that they want to emotionally confess to you, like let you know how they're feeling at this time. Could be another water sign. So how they view you right now, Pisces, is someone who is at a standstill energy, potentially even viewing you as a bit mentally stuck on something that occurred here. Because with the Four of Cups, there seems to be some sort of waiting game or an energy of this person feeling like you're becoming very impatient with the situation. They are questioning your interests, because the Four of Cups could be an energy where someone is portraying you as, or perceiving you as not as interested, or, you know, maybe back turned towards the situation. Like they're wanting more from you, so they are questioning your emotions at this time. What is the Seven of Wands? Why the guarded energy? King of Pentacles, as well as the Two of Cups. So there's a guarded energy taking place between the both of you, but what this person ultimately wants is to offer you stability with the King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Two of Cups lets me know that the emotions are mutual between the both of you. So Four of Cups as the next card makes me wonder, is there an energy of maybe you wanting to or not feeling as comfortable being vulnerable with this person right now, or maybe you feel like you don't want to overextend yourself? Because Four of Cups is coming off as uninterested or lack of interest, but the Two of Cups tells me otherwise. It tells me that there are emotions between the both of you. So whether that's your energy, Pisces, or your person's here, there is someone who is maybe playing it a bit cool or trying to remain composed. What is the Four of Cups? The Sun. Your person may feel like things are too good to be true. Like they may say something to you emotionally and your response kind of shocks them. Like the fact that you agree with what they say, or the emotions are mutual between the both of you. This could be a Leo. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. A lot of passion here, guys. Like this person is very passionate about you. What's the Sun? The Moon. Okay. So there's your energy here, guys. So what I see here, Pisces, is with the Moon as well as the Four of Cups, this person feels like emotionally they want more from you. They feel like you are a bit held back. You're not expressing to them as much as maybe they want you to. And that's why I've given you guys the example of maybe, you know, in your defense, you feel like you don't want to be as vulnerable right now, or you don't want to overextend yourself, that sort of thing. But I do feel like this person is wanting more from you in terms of your emotions. Like they're with the Moon as well as the Four of Cups, this person may even be questioning your interest. And specifically with the Moon, they feel that you like them, or there are emotions between the both of you. Again, Two of Cups is mutual emotions, but they feel like you are not expressing it to them. Like there's something very, like your love is very hidden at this time is what I see. Judgment. Four of Pentacles and the Magician. Bottom of the deck here. Where is Emperor? Okay. So Pisces, what I see here, guys, is this person wants a change in this dynamic, and what they want more of is more communication, more expression, hanging out more, you know, being in each other's company. Because with the Moon, Four of Pentacles, as well as the Four of Cups, this person doesn't want the energy of holding back. So even, it's not like they're blaming you. It's an energy of, they feel like even when you guys communicate, it's very on and off. This person is just someone who wants more from this connection. Magician is an energy of manifesting some sort of change. And I feel like for many of you, it is an energy of wanting to have a conversation and wanting to converse more without holding back. They feel like there's some sort of barrier where you guys, you know, maybe speak sometimes and then you guys don't speak for days on end. Or when, you know, they speak to you, they do feel like you are holding back something emotionally. Because with the Moon, how they view you is someone who has emotions, but you're not necessarily expressing them. Does that make sense? What's the Hanged Man? And they think about you a lot, but they're wanting a change in this dynamic. Yeah, Knight of Cups, right? And then we also have the Ten of Wands that wanted to show itself, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they're starting to realize why something in the dynamic did not work in the past, and they're wanting to come together now. But with that Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man, they feel like things need to come out of a complacent energy. They're viewing the situation to have potential. They feel like you guys have a very deep emotional bond here, but they are just wanting more is the best way for me to explain it without sounding too repetitive. What is a Knight of Cups? Yeah, the Empress. They see a lot of potential. They see a lot of growth here. And I feel like they may even ask you, hey, is there something that you're feeling, or is there something that's on your mind, but you're not telling me that very thing? Because you're coming off very mysterious, or you're coming off as like they view you as, yes, Pisces has love for me. I feel the connection between the both of us. But then I also kind of doubt that energy because I feel like Pisces is not as open with me when it comes to their emotions. Okay. So my wonderful Pisces, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.